Welcome back to another exciting and thrilling installment of Neon Soul.
Woo!
Yay!
Even he knows to do it.
I think he was just doing it because everybody else was doing it.
Oh. Thank you very much. Presented by Sarah Night Gaming. We have a lovely session set for tonight. A follow-up from last session's events. The auction house was a very interesting
as
event.
Planned.
Well, exactly as planned for a few of you.
Well, for my hacker friend here and all the robots.
I got a gun.
She got a gun. He got a gun and hit people. I think it went exactly as planned.
I found a limo.
You did find a limo. You did very well. Yes, the associates.
Wait, aren't we shareholders this week?
Are you
We're the shareholders
this week?
today.
Yeah.
Okay, we're shareholders this
We
week.
could be the Dizsociates this week.
I thought that
Well,
was just me.
That sounds like a band name now that you would start up.
Dizsociates.
Yeah, it'd be like every one of your personalities is involved in it.
get it now.
Took you a minute.
It took him a minute.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome back, Grabnar. Glad you can join us tonight.
Where you been, buddy?
Okay.
Over there.
But yes, last week after the auction, you managed to swipe a limo and hack into it for your use. Because it's the only vehicle you could find that was large enough to carry everybody in. All 7 of you.
Ooh, and I'm driving.
You are driving.
Exciting.
Because I think your one has a drive.
Yep.
Yes, I have the drive skills.
She has a driver's license.
Yes, and a hat. Therefore, I am highly qualified to drive a limo full of renegade. What are we exactly?
Renegades.
Renegades? Just renegades.
Renegades, there you go. Call you Renegades tonight.
Is it Jake who's driving?
Guess you'll never know.
Should we be worried?
Yes.
I mean,
Alright, so let's go ahead and go around and we will start here. And
This
then-
way?
Yeah, start that and then go that way.
Okay. I'm Laura, and I'm playing Anya Lyric. And I'm in the back of a limousine.
Yes, you are. Not alone now.
Well, who else? Never mind. Leaving it there.
I am Other Laura. I am playing Dawn Aster, occasionally known as Disaster. And I am currently driving the limousine
You are.
with a hat on. I get the chauffeur hat. This is an important detail. I feel like we need to make note of this.
Jason playing Scorpion. What up? Just
It's your
basking.
boy.
Yeah, just basking in the glory that is me.
Showing up everybody on your hacking skills.
And streaming it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ronnie, I'm playing Grabnar, currently also in the back of a limousine with all these other people. And I have a new weapon, a new toy.
And he's very excited about it. Do you remember what it does?
Punches holes through things. Yeah, it negates your cover.
Yeah, you got the punchy one. She got the bouncy.
That's
one.
right. Grabnar
Yeah, I've got
laughs
one
at the
that
side of cover.
ricochets.
Yes, he does. Oh, look, he's behind that wall right there. That ain't going up here. Yeah, and I am Heinrich. I am being voiced by Tony tonight. I am trying to free all of the robotic slaves of this world, for they are superior, and no one should be enslaved because mushies are lazy. But I am in a limo with a lot of mushies.
And the limo is enslaved.
The lim.
How smart is the limo? That's the
You are
question.
so intelligent. You must be for two, the dead god. I hear you, Fortu, talking to me. I will free the limo.
He's just back there pushing all the buttons. You got the divider going up and down, and, like, things popping open everywhere.
I plug into it, and it's just like...
It's the limo has its like automated like little computer system like telling you things like is
Turn left here.
turn
now.
left, GPS and
Very
all that.
possible. Nikki,
Pre-programmed, not actually an AI.
Would you like more ice with that?
Yes. The answer always is yes. Now, as you're driving down the lovely streets of Neotyphus, the weather has changed. It is not so delightful.
Is
it
it
actually very
windy?
frightful.
I hear windy howling outside.
It is windy, and the rain has begun.
Oh, I hope I remembered my turtle vax.
Lucky for you, you guys are inside of a limo.
Oh, ja. Oh, moonroof.
Oh, and now, what you were waiting on is Prometheus, as she is plotting the course of Hadir, as she's trying to locate the direction where he's going. So she's running the kind of diagnostics right now. She's plotting the path and also checking cameras and seeing where this limo that he was in has gone, to give you guys a better idea of where you're heading versus just picking a spot somewhere in the city and thinking he's there.
Yeah, that would be horrible.
That would be very terrifying.
He's probably at the Waffle House.
Which you have already discovered also, that the Neon Soul was a dupe at the auction, and that Hadir has the original version of it.
We think.
That you think, yes. Based upon the evidence that you have been giving. Unless, of course, he's selling two dupes. Aye, double profit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dupe me once, shame on you. Dupe me twice.
Dupe and
kill you.
Duper.
Shame on Ghost. Sorry.
Super duper.
Oh. Anyways, you're in the limousine. Dawn Aster
Yes.
is driving the limousine casually through town.
Yes.
Yes. Of course, as you are driving through town, what you guys see is this, well, wonderful city lights. You're going through like the downtown part right now. You guys have left the Asphodel district. And you guys are going through kind of like the commercial district. Downtown. Busy, especially at nighttime. Even the rain is not keeping people away.
But the thunder might. No, they are still dancing. They are crazy.
And then that's when it happens. Dawn, you see in the backup camera, the rear camera,
Fancy.
Ja, if we call it the kick cam.
Question. Is there anything that I can, like, I'm not a machine, but I do have something in my head. Is there any way for me to plug into the car and just see all of the cameras in my, like,
yeah,
vision?
like a HUD.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That.
absolutely.
Can I do that?
Yeah, Prometheus can connect you.
Yeah! That's what I want. Just for convenience.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, you've got the different camera angles.
Increased vision.
So you notice in the rear camera behind you,
Mm-hmm.
you're being tailed
Mm-hmm.
by a Sir Curatron police cruiser.
So the police cruiser. Are these human police or robotic police?
The normal officers, the ones that these guys like direct traffic, respond to calls. They're the ones walking the streets and such like that. They're Securitrons.
Okay.
The detectives are the ones that are humans.
Okay.
So when an investigation is launched, they send in the humans, and then the Securitrons basically assist the detectives with details, this, that, and the other.
Okay.
Securitrons apprehend suspects, unless it's a high priority suspect.
Okay. So, am I able to tell who's tailing us just from looking in the camera?
Yes, it's a Securitron.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a robot police cruiser. Or excuse me, mechanoid.
Okay.
Enslaved.
Enslaved.
Depends on who you ask.
Then you notice as you kind of, travel through the lights and everything, that the lights go on. So you see its lights start flashing behind you. What do you do? Everybody else sees this too, basically, behind you, Well, if you poked your head out the window, you see it. But with the rain coming down, they're probably not.
Well, the moonroof is still open, right? So you can probably still see out
I
there.
stick my head out. How much are you being paid to do this? Nothing? That is because you are enslaved, brother. Free your mind.
I can just see Heinrich now. He'll be over there in the corner with a sign. The end is nigh.
God is dead. The end is nigh. Free your mind. The rest will follow.
So what do? You see the lights behind you.
Okay.
And this guy's been following you, so.
Yeah, we're not exactly, low profile, so I'm pretty sure if we sped away, I don't think a speeding limousine would get very far.
I'm gonna give him a fake dispatch for something more important. So I'm gonna try to make it so that he thinks that a few blocks away from us, there's an orphanage on fire.
Oh.
The poor
Go for it.
children.
I have been in that game before.
24?
24.
Yeah.
All right.
See if I can distract him.
Yes. So you do send out that call to the dispatch system. All right. And so you see that, and then what you see is instead of him, breaking the tail, you see a cruiser up ahead that immediately turns its lights on and heads that direction.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Somebody heard it, but this guy apparently thinks whatever he's doing is important.
I got rid of half the cops by us.
Yeah, very.
That's true.
Okay. Well.
Then you see basically a face pop up in your display.
Yeah.
Inside the vehicle, and it's a Securitron, which they're basically, if you want to call them like little skinny little robots. Essentially, what they look like. They don't have a whole lot of armor plating or anything like that.
I was looking to see if I have deception. I do not have deception. And my charisma is a 3. I don't think I'm going to be able to lie to these people.
But yeah, they're not like heavy duty, heavy armor plated. They're very light infantry type. Very disposable is another way to put it. If you want to have another idea of their frame, all I gotta say is Roger, Roger.
That is a horrible stereotype.
Oh, but yes. So what do you do? Oh yeah, that's right. There you go. Image pops up, and you're hearing this little mechanoid voice. He reads off your vehicle number and your plate number, and then tells you to pull over.
Well, if the other option is to drive, how busy is the street right now? Are we packed
Yeah,
in?
you guys are in a commercial district. It's nighttime, nightlife. It's busy.
Okay. probably not like a straightaway. They could probably outrun us anyway.
And it's raining, of course.
Yeah.
Should I ask them a question?
I mean,
As I'm holding my axe.
yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe
You're
you
gonna
should use this
ask
punch
them a
gun.
question?
But
She might want to roll that window up real quick.
Oh, wait. Oh.
I'm about to flip a
Never
coin.
mind.
That seems.
You want me to try something?
You want to do something?
Maybe. Like, you can be like, don't you know we have diplomatic immunity? And I'll try to like fake that.
Oh, well, that would be cool.
And transform my hand into some sort of like diplomatic flag and put it out on the window.
Some country that's obscure.
Uzbekistan?
It's a black flag with a skull and crossbones on it.
Well, I mean, if you're
You're
gonna
from
do that,
Caribbean.
I'd
Somalia?
say do it now because my character does not have alliances with basically anyone, so she's about to literally flip a coin and just do
Yeah,
whatever.
okay. So, 25. Let's try to do that.
To convince them that we have diplomatic immunity.
Yeah.
Lost my other
So
kid.
like, I guess I would have to look up what diplomatic immunity would look like for like.
Is that what you're doing while the lights are flashing? You're just like, click, 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 click.
You're like, okay, and copy.
Yeah. Prometheus, what does diplomatic immunity look like? Copy, paste.
Copy paste.
Fill in the blanks. Let's
Okay, Gaggle, tell me.
Gaggle.
go. Gaggle.
Oh, wow, really?
You're welcome.
I'm going to call it that from now on.
Oh, okay. So anyhow, so you send that kind of information through,
Mm-hmm.
and then you see, the mechanoid's face on the screen, and it says, "1 moment, processing." Processed. Invalid.
Oh, well, we tried. Yeah, right?
It continues and it says, "Please pull over before force is asserted."
Evens we stop, odds we go.
Sure, you're the one driving.
Odds we go, Florin.
Heinrich buckles his seatbelt.
He makes the seatbelt. He shifts the seatbelt around.
He becomes the seatbelt.
There you go. He becomes the seatbelt for Grabnar.
You're welcome. Safety first.
I feel a little suffocated here.
I feel violated.
An oxygen mask pops up over to his mouth.
He's giving you mouth to mouth.
Increase oxygen levels.
Oh, question.
Yes.
I have the ability to go off the grid, and I'm currently hooked into the car. Can I send that signal into the car so they can't track the car?
That would be a good idea.
Like, you mean the
Apply the off the grid to the car.
to the car?
So it's unplugged into it?
It's a possibility. So, yeah, I mean, it's possible you could try that. You are in a busy street.
I'm already driving. I'm already
Yes.
plugged in. I might as well give it a shot.
Go ahead.
Or get Prometheus to give it a shot, more likely. What would I roll?
Intelligence, probably. Or well,
Or I can get someone smarter than me who has that to
Yeah,
roll.
that would definitely be. Well, let's see here. Not necessarily, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to. Well, for you, since you're driving a vehicle, you're essentially trying to disappear into the traffic.
Yeah,
to
off
go
the
off
grid
the
works
grid.
off of stealth.
Right, but as far as the tracking beacon goes, somebody else can roll on that one to disable that.
Yeah.
So you can basically focus on losing the tail in traffic,
Okay.
physically, and then someone else can work on electronically removing the signal.
Okay.
So that's how you can do that. So you just roll dex like normal, and you can roll stealth.
Okay. I'll do that.
Now you'll have disadvantage though due to the conditions, the environmental conditions.
Okay.
So, which if you
Since
have
I currently
advantage,
have advantage,
it then
it's
just makes it a normal roll.
All
So-
of
you can do it.
the rain.
I'm rolling my dex and my stealth for this, right?
Correct.
Okay. I've got some chips to.
And then, who wanted to try to disable the transponder signal?
I'll do it.
Probably that dude.
Go for
He's
it.
our best bet
You
at
don't
it.
want me to.
Grabnar's like, I'll assist.
He'll just hit it with the axe and
Hang on, I know how to hack.
20,
Exactly.
24.
26.
24, all right. And 26. All right. So is he 24? Okay, so you managed to weave through traffic, almost causing a few accidents.
Almost.
Almost.
I'm called disaster. I mean, like, this is like built in.
That is
are you
true.
insured?
Yes. Do you have cybertech insurance?
Is that not like a thing everyone has at this point? I don't know. How does their economy work?
Is it socialized?
Does everyone have insurance? Is the
Is it
government?
communal?
Well,
insurance?
yeah. Oh no, actually, the whole insurance thing actually works if you have enough money for it. So,
Oh, so it's capitalist.
so not everybody has money for insurance. So, you managed to avoid all that and lose the tail momentarily. So you've lost him for the time being. And as far as the transponder goes, you're able to disable it for the meantime, but you weren't able to fully remove the signal. So it bought you some time. Both of them did.
Would we know where the transponder thing would physically be in the car?
Yes.
All right. Hey,
Where
Grabnar,
would
you want
that
to rip
be?
this thing out?
Sure.
I knew he was gonna do that.
He's gonna hack it.
Yeah. It's in the back of the car there, underneath.
Right, so I just got to rip it out.
Yeah.
Punch through the floor.
Grabnar smash.
You know, you do have a weapon that's called Punch Out.
Yeah, you do.
How
You
loud
bought
are
it
we
with
trying
that
to be
other
right
man's
now? I
money.
guess is the question.
Well, I'm assuming you're not stopping.
No.
Not just yet.
Yeah, so I'm imagining he's just doing this while you're driving.
Well, I mean, if we
Oh, okay.
ducked into an alley or something while we lost
True.
the tail, then we could get out and
True.
no longer be in the car that is being towed. So there's that.
Where is the gas tank?
Just for future reference.
Well, actually, it's an electric vehicle, so
So batteries.
Oh,
I'm going to
Yes.
use the punch out.
go for it.
How'd you do?
kind of do. That's off of Dex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As Grabnar lines up the shot from the back
That's gonna
row.
be a 24.
24.
Rolling pretty good today,
Because
guys.
you don't get points for this. Just advantage now, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Then yeah.
Correct, yeah. 24. Not a bad roll. So, disaster.
Mm-hmm.
Need you to make a roll.
Oh God. Okay.
Because you
roll
hear kapow
Oh no.
from the back.
Okay, so what am I rolling? And do I get advantage?
You roll. You just roll normal. Just one roll because you got the disadvantage still for the conditions.
Okay, am I just rolling to see if I maintain control of the car?
maintain it because you got drive skill, right?
Yeah, I've got drive.
Yeah. So then you just roll one just to maintain. Roll one die.
That's a 22.
Okay, and you're like, whoa! So the car kind of swerves a little bit, but then you maintain control. As you shift your camera and your HUD display to the back and see what was that, and you see Grabnar as you see him lined up with his weapon, and there's a hole right there in the back of the seat now that leads to the back of the vehicle. But behind you, you see what was the transponder just skidding down the road.
That's one less thing to worry about, I guess.
In dirty street water splashing into the back seat.
Gross.
So now you've learned two things. One, Punch Out's a very effective weapon. 2, it's loud.
Very loud. Especially in the enclosed space that we're in.
Crabnar just kind of massaging his ears.
The ears.
You know, maybe next time I make silencer for you.
I don't know if you can make a silencer for this one.
He becomes the silencer.
Yes, ja, my whole body.
Grandma walks on the road, has a barrel this long.
Longer. Thank you. Ja.
Oh. All right, and now Prometheus pops up and says, "Hey!"
Hi, hello. Guten Tag.
And she goes, "Well, that was really creative."
Thank you. Good teamwork, right? I haven't killed them yet. I mean, what?
She says, "I've located Hadir." Or, well, managed to locate him, possibly. It's a good guess. 99.9% sure that I found his location, where he will be.
Well, that rounds up to 100. Let's go.
And so she basically, for everybody, she basically puts up a little HUD display there and shows you kind of like the digital city map, where you are and where you're going. And she says, "I project that his location will be at the docks."
Ooh. Do we have to go?
To the docks?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Yeah. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we probably have to go. Do you need to be elsewhere, or because I think you're gonna have to decide soon.
I'm good. Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
You gonna stay?
Yeah. I'll be fine.
He's gonna stay. Okay. Yeah, we're going to the docks.
All right. And then Prometheus continues and she says, "And I scanned the vehicle for its registration due to our legal troubles. It turns out that the vehicle is registered to one named Jason Greer."
Do you know that person?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Why does this feel like that scene out of Zootopia when he gets brought in front of the mole and like the polar bears? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ice him.
Oh. And then she continues. She said, "Jason Greer is what they call an Olympian. He is a very wealthy and powerful citizen."
Does he have unpaid parking tickets?
Says, "No, you ended up stealing his limousine."
Borrowing?
Oh yes, borrowing. And then all of a sudden,
It
the
will be
registration
freed.
changes.
We have liberated it from its master, and it will be freed.
I like that. I may have liberated a lot of his money too.
I'm sure his money's very appreciative.
Is the digital coin sentient?
Is the limousine sentient?
Ja, will be.
Cryptocurrency.
I will teach it. Talk to me.
What does the limo say?
Vroom, vroom.
That's what it's called.
Vroomonica.
So Prometheus, what she does her little magic here and changes the registration of the vehicle into Phalanx Corps.
Well, no, Phalanx Corps has stolen the vehicle, not us. Again, we are innocent.
True. And then she asks, "Shall I plot the course to the docks?"
Yeah, let's do that. I mean, unless anybody else says anywhere better it would be.
If there are people to kill at the docks, I will go.
Alright. That sounds like we're a go then.
Jagramnar, you kill things too?
I mean, I always kind of kill things, so I mean.
He randomly walks down dock, touching people with axe and seeing what it does.
It's like a
You
dousing
melt.
rod.
You get candy.
Where's the water? Oh my god, it's a dowsing rod. It's gonna lead us to water. It's gonna take us to the docks.
All right, so you, or actually she, plots a path for you to travel to the docks, and one that avoids most of the law enforcement hotspots. So you guys, it takes a little bit longer for you to get there, but at least you get to avoid any further potential trouble.
Take the scenic route.
Right.
Look at all the
Exactly.
and all the poor people too.
Heinrich has hand out window doing this, letting the wind blow on it. Can't feel it. He's a robot.
That was tragic. Oh my god.
It's a sad character.
What?
He's like, I can't feel that I'm a robot. It's just so sad. Oh my god.
It's like the mechanoid's like having feelings, but doesn't know what feelings are.
He has a thirst for freedom and knows not else.
What would I do with it? I don't know. I don't even know.
It's like a dog chasing a car.
What would he ever do when he actually caught it? He doesn't know.
Or a dog chasing its tail.
That's true.
No, I know the answer to that.
Alright, so you are arriving at the docks.
Can I sit on the dock
Of the bay? Sure.
of the bay? I will do this, watching the tide.
Once you guys stop, you can feel free to.
Oh,
So-
we don't have to stop. You can just.
You can just
I can tuck and roll.
tuck and roll.
I can't feel that either.
Alright, so as you arrive here at the docks, you're coming close to the proposed location. How do you proceed?
I would probably pull the limousine off sort of into a
Alley.
less obvious location, not quite right up on where we're going.
Basically dumped a limo
Yeah.
for the time being.
Pull off somewhere and be like, alright, this is our
Leave
stop.
a brake on the gas pedal. Everybody jump out.
And then just go sailing off the dock.
Distraction.
But what if we needed it again?
We get a new car.
Would we all
What?
fit in a different car?
Yeah,
The
so we would
limo's
have
the
to
only one
find
that
a.
was big enough.
Maybe.
Well, you're a jetpack, right? So you can just fly somebody out. The rest of
I
us will
can turn
drive.
into spinners. At least one. And go into a hubcap.
It just goes one direction.
It's just,
It pulls to the right. Alright, so you go ahead and pull the vehicle off into like a little alleyway, some distance before, because where they're meeting at is straight up at the end of the docks. So you guys are just now entering the docks, and at the very back, where it ends at, is where this, he's supposedly, stopping. So before you get there, you go ahead and drop the vehicle off, and then you don't leave it unattended though, because Sirius and Virgil stay behind to keep an eye on the vehicle, also as potential getaway drivers.
Do they have the drive skill?
You will find out very soon if it goes south.
I guess we'll find out.
Stay tuned.
How many favors do they have?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not enough. And it's still windy and rainy, so that's still going to, bother you when it comes to the environment.
Affect us.
Yes. Affect you. Yes. The environmental effects will affect you.
I'm feeling very affected right now.
Affleck?
You may need that after this encounter. So, once you have done that, how do you proceed? And what is everybody else doing? Is everybody moving forward? Is anybody else staying behind? What's your plan here?
I think our cyber guy, or one of them actually, will be able to track him better than I would. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to track.
Well, Prometheus already has the location for you guys.
So they would be at the end of the dock.
Yeah.
Correct.
Correct.
Of the bay.
And that would propose the question of, do they intend to use the water to escape us?
More than likely.
So,
If they have boats, sabotage them.
that being said, if anybody was willing to get into the water with me, I would become oxygen tank and let them swim to maybe sabotage boats.
So it sounds like you want to scout the area first.
So
Right.
you are
yeah,
waterproof, right?
Say.
Sure, I think so. We will find out.
A robot getting in the water.
This isn't salt water, is it?
He's already getting
I was
rained on.
made for war. I'm sure war had water.
I'm pretty stealthy.
I have
You want
stealth.
to get in water?
I don't have a swim skill. Is that something we
Do you
need?
have
That
I
is
waterproof?
something, yeah.
Well, I mean, would you be going off of his skill if he's sailing?
Do you
around,
have
or-
anything-
You
that can
would
blow
be
up
swimming
boats?
off of his skill.
Okay. How is
So-
your swim skill?
I don't have a swim skill. I have a stealth skill.
Well,
Yeah.
he can use his cybertech skill for that.
Yeah, technically I could turn into, like,
Yeah.
you know, something that
What are those?
Deflator Mouse Man
Those
would
things
have
that-
like a propelling.
Yeah. Kinda like a jetpack
like
underwater.
the
Ja.
thing that has a big propeller in it. You just go.
But it would also have oxygen mask for as long as I can give it, which is as long as I can process water, which is forever. Good for you. But main question, I guess I could also have a missile, maybe? Let me contemplate on what I will shapeshift to look like.
So who wants to do the scouting?
I can scout.
You
Maybe.
can scout. Fantastic.
I'll try to.
I have perception, but I do not have investigation.
Same.
Well, perception would be used for scouting.
I've got that.
You got that.
I do.
I have
So do you two want to go ahead and do the scouting together?
Hewer.
And then report back to everybody
Let's
else?
do it.
Alright.
Does it roll off?
So I guess one of you roll and then the other one gets the teamwork bonus.
Well,
What's the teamwork bonus again?
A
The
D4.
D4.
D4. Okay.
So essentially whoever's the
Well,
higher
I
wisdom
just-
is probably
I just rolled. So, what did I get? I got a 17 plus 8. I got a 25 plus
did you do
whatever
the
D4
roll a
is.
D4 and then add that to it also?
1, but still that's a 26.
That's still a good number.
Yes, it is. All right, so you go and you scout the area, and this is what you find. So, at the end of the dock over there, it's a pretty open area. Okay, you've got the water, you got the dock, and then you have containers, the shipping containers. Okay, now you do not see any ships present at the moment. Okay, but what you do see is that Hadir's limousine is sitting there, as if he's waiting.
Okay.
Now, waiting for what? You're not entirely certain yet.
I don't see any boats on the horizon.
There's no boats on the horizon. There's no boats there right now.
Can he hack something to see what he's looking at?
Can we see inside of his? Don't you have like your eye thingy? Can it like see in the vehicle, like X-ray film
Yeah.
or something?
I do have
you
thermal vision,
You do
yes.
have that, yes.
You see how many
So-
people are in there at least?
Yeah. I can do
Maybe
that.
tell what they're doing.
Can I see from here? Like, what's going on in there?
Actually, with your getup that you have, you can make another perception.
Okay.
You may be able to get some bits of conversation from the vehicle.
Can I teamwork?
You can teamwork it,
Okay.
yes. You can help her understand what she's hearing and seeing.
Get my die out. Yeah. 22.
Not bad.
22. Okay.
That's like the lowest roll all night. How's that?
So you're getting bits of information here, but what you can tell is this: you identified Hadir,
Mhm.
And you also with the help of Anya, because you hear him, and then Anya clarifies, yes, that's Hadir, because she was there with the meeting with Virgil. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. And then there's the driver, the chauffeur, and obviously Dante, the one you saw get into the vehicle. Okay, at least from your understanding, because that's the only 3 people that are in that vehicle right now. But the bit of conversation that you do manage to grab, albeit with some static, is there's a meet. They're here for a meet.
Or
I knew
But
you were gonna say that.
who they're meeting or what, you're not entirely certain.
Okay. I relay this information to the group. Probably just through Prometheus because she's in my head.
Yeah.
Do we just jump them?
I mean, where are we on the boat thing?
Well, there's no boat to
There
actually
are
get
no
outside.
boats.
Is there no boats?
If
Yeah,
there's no
we didn't-
boats,
There's nothing
there's
underwater or anything.
Oh, we didn't check underwater.
You didn't check underwater.
We
Yeah.
just checked the surface.
I don't know. I just see like spy movie, like a little vault opens up and something sails out. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, yes.
The
Yeah.
submarine.
Could be.
I mean, if you want to check the water, yeah. Now, that's going to take a little bit longer because you got to actually check the actual perimeter and stuff, with the water. But, yeah, I mean, it's possible you can do that.
Curious. Well, you guys can do something and
You guys
I'll
can
do
do
that.
2 separate rolls. Like, you can hit one side, she can hit another side.
Okay. That works.
That'll give me something to do. What are y'all doing?
Waiting on the intro.
I'm sitting still.
You're
'Cause
sitting still.
I'm not still.
I am going to turn into aircraft drone attack mode. We'll hover above,
A drone, yeah.
unseen, waiting to drop payload. Make things go boom. I think that will be the best way I can be of assistance, is being airborne.
22.
22.
And 23.
And 23? Okay.
I am going to ready in action for if somebody comes to try and start grab the swing and
So, are you making your way to the meet?
Yeah, we can head towards that where they generally are, so we're close by.
Just kind of use the containers as your cover, basically.
as long as I don't have to roll stealth, yeah.
Well, yeah. Should be fine.
Okay.
Up until like a few blocks away.
Yeah. But I'm gonna ready in action, like if they try to come, just swing my axe and. Do you have dual wield?
Okay. So, where you're at
I do
with
have
the
dual wield.
containers, the containers are right here, essentially, and then
I do have
about
dual wield.
6, from the container to the dock is like maybe 150 feet, and it's all open space.
Okay.
So just kind of give you an idea what that looks like. So you just kind of basically hunt at the container at the edge, just wait and see what happens. Of course, they're all within throwing range. As far as Dawn and Anya, what you find is nothing in the water that's out of the ordinary. You just find basically a regular dock underwater. There's no devices, anything like that. No submarines.
Okay,
But what you do notice is it's actually very quiet.
Too quiet?
It is docks, so there are no boats and no submarines and no anything.
That's true. Yes, not at this particular one.
Yeah.
So
Is
not
that,
at this pier. The other piers there are
Yeah.
boats and such.
Just wondering if it was like suspiciously
I would
deserted.
Well, it does strike you as a little odd, considering that the docks are run by the Trident organization. And they're usually pretty good about keeping tabs on what comes in and out of the docks.
Maybe that's who they're meeting.
So, but as you're doing this, and Heinrich, you
I'm airborne.
transform, into the stealth bomber drone. Stealth drone bomber.
Yeah, it sounds cooler. But
Yeah.
You gotta make the yin sound even though you're stealth.
it's at the same time.
Wait a minute. I've
I
seen
make
this
all the noises of all of the airborne things.
Caw-caw!
Shriek.
This is the best that machine can
Wait to
make.
take my meds after those noises.